If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a short pickup to about the 30. Second down and 8. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
To throw is Lance. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Not much there. A yard or two down to the 48. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, makes the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Whoa. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
They'll run with Jacobs. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Lance. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing, Lance. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Fake the handoff. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down. At the 15-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. His pass complete to Darius Davis. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll go up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. He's inside the 25. The speed on display. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown Chargers. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. He fields it at the 8. A good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Lance. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Whoa! And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw, here's Lance. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Jacobs. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Herbert now on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 1st down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
It's a very short kick. Fair catch is taken, and they're going to have unbelievable starting field position. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Lance. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's now 10-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Pistol here for Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That is a big play for L.A. 32 yards. First and goal at the 9-yard line. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Try it again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Tight end going in motion here. On play action now, Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Digs on the reception. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's caught! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's caught by Lamb. Slot man in motion left. To throw is Lance. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Lance looking to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Herbert now on first down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing on first down is Herbert. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They face second down and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now, on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Throwing, Lance. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now Lance. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Michael. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Benet Wanwu now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll motion a tight end right. Now it's Herbert. He's got Parham, his tight end. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, L.A. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 7 and 4.
Here's Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. It's a big one for the Chargers. 32 yards. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And now again he loses the football.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys. They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Here's Lance. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Lance. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the 1st half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the 2nd half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now here's Aaron Jones. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing is Herbert on third down. Here comes the screen to Jones. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
The Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. Jones now on first and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown Chargers. Dicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. To throw, here's Lance. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. That is Ferguson in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll go back to Jones on first down, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Jones. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
The 36-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Running left, it's McCaffrey.
Buddy Johnson on the tackle. A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 7. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Chargers get set to kick it away as he's standing right around his own goal line. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down. However, penalty marker on the field. Will it negate the sack? To throw is Lance. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. Herbert down to a knee. And that should wrap this one up. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers.